Okay, you want to know why I'm taking this shot of tequila? Whew. Stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you why. Less than 5 minutes on market recap. Okay, traders, what's going on? So here we are. Let me go ahead and give you a quick recap. So we're gonna be done. 5 minutes, man. I promise. This video will not be longer than I will say 6 because some of the extras that I might have to edit out. But let's go ahead and first let's always start with the market. Okay, let me give you a market recap. Remember, I drew this box. This is a fib for those of you who understand fibs, and we basically created this box to let you know that once you get below this box, it's pretty much bearish. Okay, and I also told you that once we get this cross, okay, when you get this cross here, this 20 MA crossing the 200, that's also called the death kiss. That means things are going to get bearish. So we drop below this box, as you can see, but we are attempting to bounce and get back in it, okay, and of course we won't be bullish until we're back above it. So we need to understand all of those components. If you hear all the exterior noise, I apologize. I'm in Mexico and it's still really, active. I got my family out here and it's hot. I apologize, man. I had to come to you with the shirt off today because it's, man, when I tell you it's hot as fish grease, it's hot as fish grease out here, man. It is blazingly hot and sweaty and, all that. So anyhow, we're looking at this. This is what the SPY looks like. It's attempting to bounce back. We'll see if this is going to be a true move. I ain't trying to predict it. I'm just telling you what the chart says, okay? And then the other one we're going to look at real quick, because this is the one that you hear about all the time when you hear, oh, let me hit this. This is what you hear about all the time when you hear that, oh my God, the market is falling. The Dow, okay? All right, so here we go. Here's the Dow, okay? The Dow had the good bounce as well. See, the Dow hasn't all the way dropped out of the box, but the Dow did get the 20 MA cross through the 200, which is, as we said, the death kiss, okay? All right, now, what did I trade? Here was my game plan for OPK. Okay, stock is up on coronavirus testing. Has pre-market high 236, which means I'll buy that breakout if it gets there, and a pivot buy at 185, and a launch buy at 165. What does that mean? Okay, here we go. It came up here, and it pivoted back down, and it bounced. That's the pivot buy. Here is the breakout buy. And here is the launch, meaning it started, the move started right here. Big candle there. Okay, so here's what I did. It pulled, I put my order in for 167, okay? Excuse me, 187 at the pre-market. I put an order in for 187. Stock comes down, boom, right to 186, tags me in, quickly runs to 210. I got out at 205, making it a 10% trade. I'm very happy about that, okay? But as I said, I had a pivot buy here, a launch buy here. So I kept watching and it showed weakness. And I said, you know what? This might just run down to my spot. And I put an order in down here at 167. And sure enough, I got in on this candle. It came to 166 and it bounced. And at this point, I only wanted 5%. Okay. 5% was all I was looking for at that point. So I got my 5% win. Very, very happy with that particular trade. All worked out. I mean, all is well that ends well, as they say. Okay, so that was how that one worked for me. But there was other stocks I was looking at. So let's go see the other stocks that I had on the chart. Okay, so the next one we're going to talk about is IBIO. Okay, stock is up recently on coronavirus news. It has weaker news. I thought the news was weak. Will be a buyer if it pulls to 151. Okay, here we go. I had a candle here. This is the launch buy area down here at 151. So what did I do? I put my order in pre-market at 152. Wasn't even paying attention to this because I was watching the other one. Okay, it pulled right into 152 and then boom, shot back up to 162. At this point, I'm looking for 5%. So all I needed was 8 cents. It pulled up to 162. I didn't get it at the high. I got it at 160 as my exit. Okay, but 5%. Okay, so now let's keep count. I'm 10% in the other one. Okay, on the first trade, I was 5% on the second trade. So literally, I finished the day between three trades, 3 wins, 20% on the day. Okay, in this crazy market that everyone says is all upside down. So what's the point? The point, I'm working my plan. You see, I wrote my plan out. You saw exactly what I was going to do if it came. Those stocks triggered and they came. Okay. And then I just did it. I did what I was supposed to do. Okay. I executed, and that was the key. I didn't do anything special. This is just the same thing that I've been doing day in, day out from the gate. Okay. So there was one other play on tap, but because I had already had such success with the other ones, I mean, you gotta remember, I'm in Mexico on vacation, making 20% while my kids is outside swimming. It's hot as hell. I'm eating great food because my mother-in-law, she can cook like nobody's business. Right? I'm chilling. This was the other one. Okay. Um, it had a buy right here. I'll show you at 37. I actually canceled this order. This order came in and so I would have had 4 plays that would have paid me a minimum of 5%. So I could have been 25% on the day, just didn't do it because by this point, and this is the beauty in it, by this point, I'm already 3 trades in, 3 successful trades. My day is done, and it was not even an hour past in the market. That's the beauty of day trading. That's why I love it. That's what it's about. That's what I'm about. That's why I make these recaps. That's why I have my classes to teach people how to do exactly what I do, should they be interested. I don't teach anything. I'm like the in and out of stock trading. I do one thing extremely well. I don't have no other strategies. I do one thing. I don't short. I do one thing extremely well, and it pays me handsomely. What more could you ask for?